It is that time of year again when El Chupacabra comes back to take over Top Rope TV. I have done away with the fence man, and I will run the show.
We are having some technical difficulties here at Top Rope TV. We will be back to you as soon as possible. Man, folks, I'm back. That El Chupacabra does not know when to quit. He tried taking over things last year, but I foiled his plan. I did the same thing this year. But anyways, we got something special for you guys lined up for this month of October for Halloween. We're going to bring it to you some investigations we did with Wrestling Paranormal, which is another program we at Top Rope TV do. And we'll get right to it. The first investigation that I'm going to bring to you this month is when we did Fort Mifflin, which is right outside of the Philadelphia International Airport. You could literally see the airplanes coming in for a landing from there. But there's a lot of history there. I'm not going to go and ramble too much, but you guys will get to see what it's all about. So without further ado, let's get right to that investigation.
We are Fort Mifflin like we promised. Wrestling Paranormal is going to go inside and see what we can get. So let's get to it. Here we are, Wrestling Paranormal, like I said in the beginning of the show. We're at Fort Mifflin, and right now we're in one of the barracks, I believe. And we're going to start our first session with the digital recorder, which I forgot to bring when we were at the Union Baptist Church investigation. I'm here with whom I like to call Dante Inferno. He's got camera over there. Alan, who's behind the camera, that way. John's joining us. Joey, Walt came here. So I'm going to hit record, which you guys will see on the digital recorder. And we are now recording. What I'll do is I'll sit this right here. If there's anyone here, you can speak into this little red light. Or we have the K2. You can just come over here and touch it. It'll light up and it'll let us know that you're here. Just make your presence known. You can even knock if you want. Make a banging sound. If you hear that noise, it's because Fort Mifflin is close to the Philadelphia airport. So if you hear a rumbling noise, it's airplanes going by. You can let us know if you're here. You don't have to hide. That's Joey sneezing. In case you want to mark it on the digital recorder. Yeah, just anytime, any minute. What were your reasons for being here? Is this one of the beds that you slept on? Were they uncomfortable? Did you die while you were here? You don't have to be scared to communicate with us. say, we're not here to hurt anyone, we're just here to prove that you're here. How long were you here? There's another airplane going by. That's the rumbling sound you'll hear. Like I said, we're close to the airport.
You got anything on that button?
No.
I see it blinking a little bit, that's why I wasn't sure.
Yeah, if it blinks, Joe, let us know.
Yeah, I see it blinking right now.
Oh, no.
Could
Right
you make
now-
could you light up another dot on the ELF? Make it go up one more dot. Can you, oh. When I said that, it just started going fast. Okay, can you make it spiky? Can you, oh. There's something over here, it looks like, because, yeah, that's where it seemed to be most
Are you making
active.
the ELF detector go off? If that's you, keep making it.
Okay, yeah, can you hold the K2 next to the ELF? Okay. If whoever is activating the ELF, can you also spike the K2?
Just touch it.
Touch the K2. I know you're touching the ELF right now because that's spiking. So try to spike the K2 also.
Well, you're letting us know you're here a little bit by spiking. If you could just make that K2 go off. We know that you're making the ELF blink. So that's really good.
Yeah, ELF is still blinking. Dante, you get anything in your pictures over there?
Nothing yet.
Nothing in your pictures yet?
I haven't seen anything, but
No.
doesn't know that there couldn't be anything there.
I'm going to turn off the digital recorder.
No.
And I'm going to hook up the spirit box. And we'll see how that goes.
Could you make the ELF jump again?
No problem, sir.
There's something over here.
There is?
So something go like this in front of the
Why, what did you see?
It's on orb.
You saw an orb? Which direction did you see the orb in?
Came from this hole. Came out this way towards me.
Alright. You get a picture of that?
I hope I caught it.
Oh, cool.
It was right when I was
Hey,
taking.
I kind of see something on my camera too. I see a little orb. John, that little hole over there, me and Dante both got orbs.
Alright, so what I'm doing is turn on the old spirit box. And we're going to see what we can get while here. If you're here, let us know. We just had something come through. I heard it spike.
Let's blink at the
The
K2.
K2 just spiked.
Can you make it spike again?
There it is again.
Can you make it spike again?
Can you make that K2 spike again? You can even communicate with us through the spirit box, this device I'm holding in my hand.
Oh, I just saw the K2 spike again.
It still is.
Yes, K2 spiking. Make it spike again. And bring the ELF over here too. You got two devices.
Well, get the digital recorder going.
Can you spike one of the devices, or better yet, spike both of them? Okay, ELF is spiking. Can you spike the K2 now?
Where? The red one?
So I had Walter turn on the digital recorder in case he can catch something that we don't. Can you keep making our devices light up? Just go near them and touch them. You can touch the K2, which is in John's hand.
If you're a soldier, could you spike one of the? Oh, I just saw the K2 go. Are you a soldier that was in this? In this
ELF
barracks?
is blinking.
Is this where you died at? You spike the cell sensor. You spike one of the devices. Did you die in battle?
Don't be scared to communicate with us. I mean, we know you're here. You've proven it. You can keep talking to us. How long were you here when you were here?
See the ELF is going again.
Here's what I'll do. I'll put our spirit box right here. You can communicate with us through all of our devices. Come up to the K2 and just touch it. Just put your hand over it. Let us know that you're here. You've already done this. If you could do it for us one more time. There's a lot of talking in the background in one of the hallways.
Yeah, keep in mind this place is also, it's open to the public, so there are other people here as well.
Are you sure there's no anything?
getting some
Camera.
stuff? What are you getting?
Come behind me and check it out.
Alright.
Every once in a while, you see a black line going across. Go back there. If you see it at the top. See it changing? Whatever's here, it's in this area right here somewhere.
A2 spiking.
K2 spiking?
Yeah, that's it.
How's your ELF? Still blinking? I just heard something through the spirit box.
All we can do is, we're gonna get ready to move to the next room. And, we're gonna start a session in there. First session, digital recorder. Second session, digital recorder and the spirit box. We'll take it from there.
It's draining my battery.
Someone's draining your battery over there?
Yeah, look, I put it on. Look, see, now I got battery. Now when I go take the picture, okay, now it's gonna work. Look, see, it's...
And now the battery's back.
Yeah?
Goes.
It's... There we go.
I had a good night's sleep.
Mom, the water. Mom. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
You ready? Deal?
Yeah, if it gets too far.
You can't go too far back, so.
I'm gonna hit the bed more.
Alright, cool.
Excuse me.
All right, so I said, first session, digital recorder,
That works.
shaboom, right here.
Shibu.
We're now recording. A lot of voices in the background. It's a tourist community. My hands are freezing, dude.
Not mine.
So, what's all the clicking?
I'm taking pictures of my phone as I'm going through.
All right, just in case, because the digital recorder's on. ELF is blinking.
Get anything, Dante?
Nothing yet.
Find something different instead of answering questions or asking questions.
She could have stopped me without answering.
Yeah.
Well, without answering questions.
You guys heard that? Feel like that every 5 minutes. Just so when you listen to it back home, you don't have to listen to it 10 to 12 minutes, you know?
Oh, like we used to do.
Yeah.
It's only 3:15 right now, so
Let it go an extra 2.
it's a 7.
Just trying something different without asking questions. You ready? Ask a question or two, I guess, instead of, it being quiet. Mom, next time you wear gloves.
Oh, I know. That's really hot. So, I don't know what that is. What you gonna say?
What do you want to be asked?
Sorry. Is that it? Sense. What happened there?
I don't know.
Maybe that's what used to be covered way back then. That's all they gave me.
Maybe on time.
5:15. For about 2 minutes. Hope it's not going further.
Maybe if I sit here,
I'll go break it, man. Never mind. It's too skinny to break it.
I'm sure this wood ain't that old.
But what the dose is sitting there. Because it's cold. Imagine what people back then have to deal with.
Yeah, right?
Worse things. Look at the shots of frozen.
That's pretty crazy.
What's that on
Well, a little bit, it was, what did it say, ask him? Right?
That's a sack.
Ask her.
Did they have nurses back then? In here?
They had a her here. I don't know. You know, claims a little girl. Claims they like blonde women.
Who does?
Yeah, that's true.
You're the spirit side.
Alan's hung with some blondes.
About another 15 seconds.
Let's stop when we get it.
You got it.
Ask her. I was like, uh-oh.
Where's that?
Father?
The what?
Father?
Where's it? Yeah, it's father, not fatter.
I said father.
You said fatter. Alright. Bless you.
So we're gonna move on to the next room.
You want me to hold this?
Yeah, just hold on to that.
Let's hold it, man.
So let's move on to the next room. Any questions?
See the breath.
The spirit box is working, so on to the next room. Huddle all the way back here. So, all right, we'll go with the recorder on the digital. We're gonna go with the digital recorder again
Jesus.
first.
I'm gonna say 15 hours on there you have?
No, before we record, let me take a couple pictures.
All right, let us step out of the way while you do that.
No, stay in there.
Oh, stay in there? Okay.
Yeah, just
Do you want us to pose?
No.
I can pull down my pants. No,
Whoa.
So, we're gonna turn on the digital recorder, which Walter has. Joey still has the ELF. John's got the K2. We're gonna step back just a little bit. We can't go too far because it's muddy back here due to rain and snow that we've had recently in Philadelphia. So Walter's gonna get the digital recorder
So
going.
you're playing that record, right?
No, just record.
Not just the red button?
Yeah, just the red button. It should beep. Right? Goes up, there it is. Red light came on.
Yep.
All right. So we're in another one of these catacomb areas here at Fort Mifflin. The ELF is blinking. We have the K2 digital recorders on. We've been doing 5-minute sessions with the digital recorder, and then we're going to do a 5-minute session digital recorder and spirit box. So let's do that. If you're here in this room with us, you can just wave your hand over the K2 and make it spike like you did in the other room. If you followed us, you're obviously making the ELF blink a little bit. We have the digital recorder. You can talk to us through that. We may not be able to hear you, but we can hear you later when we listen to it. So if you're here, talk to us. What is your name? Did you spend a lot of time in just this one room? Was it this cold while staying here? If you hear the rumbling on the digital recorder, it's another airplane. Like I've been saying, we're close to right next door to the airport.
It's first time about, what, 15 minutes we were in the airplane?
What was your position while being in the military here? How long did you serve? I honestly think that we were doing really good with the spirit box. I'm not getting any strange feelings, but we can see what happens with it. So we're gonna go with the spirit box and see what happens. Are you here with us? How did you die here? Who's the little girl that people claim that they see here?
Not more.
Now earlier I talked about how there's a big puddle right here because of rain, which we just had a big rainstorm in Philadelphia, and on the obelisk, rain. I think that's pretty good for being here. I guess you not like the rain. Or to what for you to sit on or lay on?
There's all kinds of airlines on. 5:30 to 6. I need to talk to all about that.
Anger on the obelisk.
Spirit's anger, yeah. Not four words, not no sights. No weakness. And the border button.
You guys can make questions too if you have questions.
Hate to weather.
I don't have to be the only one.
You basically sell the question.
Yeah, right.
Not much more to answer.
You're not happy over here.
We're getting off of that.
You're like all these tourists
There's one side.
going in and out of these rooms.
Yep, I see the ELF guy.
Yeah, it's blinking.
That has it.
Now it's off. It's not even on.
Yeah.
It's off.
That's only one of once. All day.
That's okay too. You know what's that spiking the ELF? Can you just get the too? Whatever it is, it like seems like the ELF over the P2. It's like, I've seen the ELF go like over the P2.
You know, so like any. Good for you though.
Well, not much going on in here.
I saw the word, but I didn't get it.
That's all the work?
That's all right.
Turn that light.
Where'd you see the word at?
It came flying this way towards, it came,
Okay.
Yeah.
it's two directional.
So what we'll do is
Want to take a break or something?
go to the next room and see what we find.
Take a brook.
We're in another room at Fort Mifflin. Pecan has joined us, and my shouted Ian. You're not really my shouted. So we're going to do the digital recorder first, then we're going to do spirit box and digital recorder. So I'm going to hit record. We got the K2 going with the ELF. And we're rolling. So what I'll do is I'll put the digital recorder down here. So he's been with you most of the day. So if you're in this room now with us, if any of you follow us, you can talk into this little red light that's on our little device here. Or you can go over and touch the other two guys that have devices in their hands. Stay in one spot, you guys. So again, if you're here, you can speak to us. Please do. How long were you in this room? Were you able to bear the cold when it was winter time? Again, I'll say if you hear the rumbling, it's because we're right next door to the Philadelphia airport. Were you killed in this room? Can you give us any of your names?
Something's making noise over here.
Yeah, it might be outside. How long were you in this room when you had to stay here? Did you sleep on any of these beds that were in this room? If you hear voices in the background, that's Dante Inferno and Pecan. What was it like to be here? See again, here's a rumbling noise from the airplanes going by. Just going to check the time on there. Again, you can communicate with us. You can talk into the little red light on this device right here that I'm pointing at. With the chimney that's in the background, were you able to stay warm with that during a cold season here? to go right into the So now I pulled out a different device. If you speak to us, we can hear your voice come through this.
Anything on that?
Nope.
You get anything on that? No.
So again, if you hear, hey, easy to get around, almost tripped.
What's that?
Wreck.
What?
Wreck. As he almost fell.
W-R-E-C-K?
So I guess you almost allowed to fall down?
Almost fall down in Google. It's on the place to play.
Tell me something. Do you like Alan standing on your bed? Yeah, the rumbling you hear is the airplane. My favorite one.
Stupid. So stupid.
So, we're here in this room. This little device here is called the K2. You have one over there called an ELF, which is off right now. If you just go over to it, and you just touch it, you can make it go off. You can make them light up for us. If you could do that, that would be really appreciated, just to let us know that you're in here with us. The talking in the background is Pecan, Dante, and Ian. They shouldn't talk. Look off this recorder phone. So these guys are over by the chimney. You do not like them being over there.
What's that?
Did something come up? Still, weird words like real, random words. You're communicating somewhat. So I'm still waiting for you to communicate with us a little more. You've got 10 more seconds to do that. before we move on? Can you give us something before we go? Thank you. Going to stop the digital recorder. We're going to move on to the next project. We're going to go to another area here on Fort Mifflin. Off we go. Look, an eye, the nose, the mouth, and there's an ear right here.
Look angry too.
Yeah, looks pretty pissed off.
Looks like a fake video.
Looks like some kind of animal. So, yeah, we'll do this. Let's turn that back on.
Actually, those kind of look like one of those cold movies.
All right, so,
Would be a cold.
if you look closely, we were taking some snapshots over here at the chimney. And if you look now, you can't really see it if Dante would step to the left. You can't really see, it's just a regular chimney. Now, right here, if you look closely, there's an eye, you got an ear, there's a nose right here, and then there's a mouth, and it looks like some type of animal. Right in this little circle, right above the cardboard box that's here, or whatever that is, right above. So, when this picture gets sent to me, I'll be looking it over in bigger image, and I'll release it on Facebook to the Wrestling Paranormal fan page. So, with that said, we're going to gather up the team. We're going to grab our equipment, and we're going to head to the next area for further investigation here at Fort Mifflin. We're in another building here at Fort Mifflin. Again, we have the K2 ELF detector. We're going to go 5 minutes digital recorder, 5 minutes digital recorder, and some earphones. Let's get rolling. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sit it on the camera with digital recorder. See what happens. So we're in another part of your building or area. If you're here with us, let us know. The rumbling again is the airplane. I'm going to probably keep saying this all day because, yeah, the airport's right next door. If you have any way to communicate with us, let us know. Even if not, would be pretty cool. Crunching sound is people chewing candy. Have you ever fired this cannon before? It's a nice replica. You can speak into this little red light here, if that's the only thing that you can see. Don't be scared to communicate. You know, with the whole team here, I don't have to be the only one asking questions. Did you sleep in any of these beds out here? What was this particular building used for? How long were you in this building? Obviously, they've done some remodeling, because, yeah, back in your day, there weren't these kind of lights. Did that anchor you when they repaired this building? What is coming out of the wall? Is that coming out of the wall? Looks like it, huh? Weird. You know, why do we have more, well, we don't know what's being talked about on the digital recorder, because what we don't hear, the digital recorder will pick it up. So, in case anyone out there in Ghostland don't know that.
Ghostland.
That's right, so I can really come up with it. You can show yourself on the cameras if you want. Again, I have a full team here, and I'm the only one talking.
We love hearing your voice.
Thank you.
You guys have something to say over here to the ghosts? Or a question to ask? You want to speak up?
That big bang was the shoot of the cannon outside for the tourists that are here.
If you're here, make some noise so we know you're here.
There we go, that's something.
Yeah, all of it was them. I tell you, we got some good beats. The sound that you hear is me turning on spirit box. I can sort of kind of hear what you're saying. So if you want to communicate with us, talk to us. Let us know that you're in this room with us, in this building right now. Again, the cannon being shot off outside. Maybe the shot of that cannon might help with the communicating here.
Do you want us here today?
And just remember again, whatever we don't hear, whatever we don't hear, what we do hear, the digital recorder there on the cannon will
Again, the cannon going off.
The cannon's going off again, they're doing it before us outside, out in the yard. So what do you think about all these new mechanical devices they have in here? Like light switches and stuff like that? What do you think? Do you enjoy these lights? This new activity, electricity? As we would call it? I guess the least they could have done was plug the heaters in. They should agree. You know, sometimes they say the algorithms can just throw off strange words, so the word that just came up was aggression. So when you say aggression, does that make you angry about where you're at right now? You're dancing. Come on, don't be scared. I mean, you've been talking. Talk a little more. You're at the 2-minute warning before I move on. Give me something before I go. Only one. Over here. All the hours said a female. There's a female right there. There is a female here. But I heard that you only like blondes. Are you angry because she's not blonde? And you notice like 2 times in a row like the same voice came out. So I wonder if she's dealing with one. Let me know if you like the voice.
Oh. Excuse me for my call.
One more sound, airplane. You say you're what? Cool. Weather came up on the obvious. So you agree too? It's cold.
Boy, ghost land, we don't know if it's cold.
Yeah, we don't.
Could be hot.
I'm gonna let it go for 11 minutes.
What's that, 1 minute left then?
Yeah, about a minute left. Tell you what, we got about a minute left. Before we leave this building, we move on to the next. Can you give me one more? Let me know. Talk to me before we go. Come on. You've done pretty good so far. Thank you, I appreciate it. Stop the video recording at 11 minutes. Well, what we're going to do is, we're going to move on to the next building. So far today's been pretty good. Fort Mifflin, that bang was Ian opening up the door. We're going to move on to the next building. and see where Fort Mifflin takes us.
Do you want to show them to us? Johnny?
I'm just gonna follow you with the camera, maybe some B-roll, show footage.
What do we have to actually put a cannonball in there?
I don't know, I don't even think these things are still active. These are just replicas.
They're a little degraded.
I guess we're following Dante.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there.
He's gonna set that.
Lead the way, Dante.
Lead the dry way.
Yeah, I know. Bring in the stuff to stage, I bet that'd be. Non-wet spot.
Well, it's not too much.
Next to the.
Hey, too.
You want to see? You say you want to see something dark, so.
Yeah, we're gonna need light.
Got it, yeah. You just screw your way around like you're blind.
Alright, so we're in the bunker. Okay. So we're in the bunker and we're gonna record, digital recorder, 5 minutes, and then a spirit box with digital recorder for 5 minutes. So here we go. That was a cannon. If you're here, you can speak into this little red light right here in my hand.
Excuse me.
That wasn't a growl, it was all their birthday.
Excuse me.
We also have the K2. You can make that K2 light up, just go up to it and wipe your hand across it and touch it. The ELF detector, just go over and touch it.
Yeah, let us know if my guys get anything with ELF other than I did too.
The roaring sound again, airplanes. What was done inside of this bunker? Are you happy staying in here? What do you think of all the people that go in and out of here every day? Why were you in here?
Can you tell us the name?
Airplane?
'Did you die here in the bunker or on the field?
Two minutes before I pull out the spirit box. Or I should just do it anyway. Use up the rest of the time that way. So we're still recording with the digital recorder. We pulled out the spirit box. Now you can really communicate with us. We can hear you. Don't be scared to talk.
You can come to the red light and speak from here.
Come on, communicate with us, talk to us, let us know you're here. Don't be scared. We're not here to harm you, we're just here to prove that you're here. That's what this device in my hand is made of. The K2 is blinking. We know the ELF. Yeah, it's blinking. Is that you making the plane? Disembodied. What do you mean? What do you mean by disembodied? You're communicating pretty good. Do you not like us being in here?
Yes. I want you to know your name.
I'm going to give you what we call the 2-minute warning.
If you're here, make some noise so we know you're here.
I'm going to count down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We'll stop it at 10 minutes. All right, so we're in the bunker. We got a little bit of communication. Not much. We'll see what's on the pictures. And we're going to move on to the next spot here at Fort Mifflin. Let's get some light over here.
Gotcha.
That ghost needs to be food.
I'm gonna go up and save it over here.
I came around here.
If I didn't see it.
I think we're gonna go around this way.
Stop it right now. Yeah, it just steps over there and goes through too.
I think Dante just like brings us through the mud.
Hey, the old time people have to do it.
There it is, all the way over there.
Planes now.
Yeah.
We can take pictures.
Yeah, do pictures. Do pictures in here. Pictures. Mainly pictures. That's how we say pictures. Just pictures in here.
That was a very interesting investigation. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And just keep coming back and tuning in each week on Top Rope TV here. And just hit subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications on the channel. And make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube and like us on Facebook. And just so you could keep updated with each of the episodes that we have. And just look at the other videos we have on the channel. We already have quite a bit of episodes of Top Rope TV here, so just tune in and check out each of the episodes and keep tuning in each and every week. And like I said, hit the bell and hit the subscribe button. But until next time, keep your wrestling in a headlock. We'll catch you next time. Peace.
Where life ends, the spirit begins. Watching, waiting, speaking, haunting. We are a team of investigators, wrestling to discover what was and what's left behind, trying to contact the living from beyond. This is